What is your solution to ensure that people have access to quality health care at an affordable price? And does that solution involve cutting insurance companies as we know them out of the equation?
I believe the solution, and I'm actually feel very strongly about this, is that we need to have Medicare for all.
Follow up on that, and correct me if I'm wrong. To reiterate, you support the Medicare for All bill, I think initially co-sponsored by Senator Bernie Sanders. You're also a co-sponsor on it. I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance. So for people out there who like their insurance, they don't get to keep it?
Well, listen, the idea is that everyone gets access to medical care. And you don't have to go through the process of going through an insurance company, having them give you approval, going through the paperwork, all of the delay that may require. Who of us has not had that situation where you got to wait for approval and the doctor says, well, I don't know if your insurance company is going to cover this? Let's eliminate all of that. Let's move on.
A fascinating and potentially difficult 2020 conversation today for Democrats. How far left is too far left? The early litmus test triggered by Senator Kamala Harris' CNN town hall commitment to Medicare for All, and her acknowledgement in that town hall that such a program could essentially wipe out the private health insurance industry. Harris' early marker earned rebukes from moderates and prompted what sounds like a bit of a retreat. A Harris advisor telling CNN the candidate, quote, would also be open to the more moderate health reform plans, which would preserve the industry being floated by other congressional Democrats. Excuse me?
Let's be very clear about this.
Can we afford it?
Of course we can afford it.
$2.5 to $3 trillion a year for Medicare for All by some studies. Depending on which portions of the Green New Deal you pick to do first, that's money.
Listen, but to be clear, this bill that you co-sponsored essentially phases up private insurance for 4 years. In 4 years.
I don't think that's right.
That's what the studies show, that it would phase out
Which
private
bill are you
insurance.
I'm actually supporting
the bill that you co-sponsored.
Medicare for All?
Yes, we're co-sponsored with Bernie Sanders. Medicare for All would effectively eliminate private insurance. It would essentially phase out private insurance companies
as the main source, but there would still be supplemental. There'd still be access to supplemental insurance for whatever is not covered. But let's be clear about it. Medicare for All, under the plan that I am supporting, will extend coverage. So whereas right now it does not cover dental, vision, hearing aids, under the plan Medicare for All, it will cover those needs will be covered. There will be an extension of it, including mental health services, including what we need to do better around women having greater access to reproductive health care.
The last time I saw you was the town hall. I want to ask you about something you said that night. You said on stage with me in January that when it comes to private insurance, quote, let's eliminate all of that, let's move on.
Yes.
Now you later said we don't need to get rid of all private insurance. So
but let's clear that.
Which is it exactly?
We were together.
Yes.
And you'll remember and roll the tape, please.
Yeah, we can roll the tape. Well, you support the Bernie Sanders bill, which essentially gets rid of insurance.
I support Medicare for All, but I really do need to clear up what happened on that stage.
Okay.
It was in the context of saying, let's get rid of all the bureaucracy. Let's get all of the ways.
Oh, not the insurance companies.
No, that's not what I meant. I know it was interpreted that way. If you watch the tape, I think you'll see that there are obviously many interpretations of what I said. What I meant is let's get rid of the bureaucracy. As it relates to Medicare,
gets rid of insurance.
But no, it does not get rid of insurance. It does not get rid of insurance. And listen, and let me just tell you where I am. Let's tell you where I am.
All right.
I support Medicare for All.
My preference is Medicare for All, but
mandatory Medicare for everyone.
For everyone, but I am also supporting.
So that does mean giving up their current private health care plans.
No, but they would be entitled to receive and have basically supplemental insurance. But under Medicare for All, and my vision for Medicare for All, we would expand the coverage of Medicare so it would include dental, it would include vision. For our seniors, it would include the hearing aids, which are so expensive.